How's it going, everyone? So this is going to be the start of a little video series just following my rehab from an ACL rupture and seeing how it goes, how I get on, and hopefully these series of videos can help someone else. This very first one though, it's going to go through all the stuff from actually doing the injury, building up to actually surgery day, and then the next video will be surgery day and week one. So if you're interested to sort of find out what I did in the 2-month period from actually the injury up until then, give this video a little watch and let's see how it goes. So it's going to start off here. So don't worry, this is not the injury, it's the third lift that is the injury if you're a bit squeamish and want to look away. So it's Britain's Strongest Man Naturals. Bit of a dumb event, I guess, to put in, but at the end of the day I chose to do it. Here's the injury, so it's the left leg. Definitely look away if you don't like this kind of stuff. So yep, that is a vulgar strain of the knee. So went to A&E a couple of days later, couldn't really see anything on these x-rays. Yeah, definitely needed a second opinion and an MRI after this because it literally shows nothing. So it's 11 days after my knee injury from the video, and luckily got a referral from Matt Jones, the physio that is in the area to me, and got a referral to this Heath Lodge clinic in Solihull for an MRI. So fingers crossed we can get some answers, and I'll let you guys know later in the video what's what, because you get a disc today, and hopefully Matt can have a decent look at that, and you get a written report within 5 to 7 days. So a lot quicker than sort of like NHS, but it costs a couple of quid, so maybe worth it in the long run. Let's find out. So after that, a few days later, got the MRI results. I have to admit, don't really know exactly what I'm looking at, although a lot of the white kind of bright stuff is like inflammation, and apparently that, you know, that shows where there's damage. Also found out I got a meniscus tear as well. So yeah, see, hopefully that'll get fixed in the same surgery. So yeah, just give you guys a bit of an idea. Got the report through as well a few days later. Just a bit of a gist there. It's up to you if you want to read it. It's a lot of detail, but the highlight of it really is it just says here, ACL is clearly abnormal with a high-grade ACL tear. And so I went to visit Mr. Peter Thompson. So yeah, after going to see the surgeon, we had a good discussion and went away, had a bit of a think, and decided in the end to see him privately rather than wait months and months and months NHS, even though it actually would have been him himself. So I know it would have been a good job, but it's just getting it done a little bit sooner. So in the meantime, just kept myself fit, kept working on some kind of like strength, and definitely something I'll recommend to anyone who's injury waiting for surgery. Find ways to keep yourself fit. Keep mentally sort of on it as well, because that's definitely been a struggle. So yeah, keep that fitness up in the meantime. So here now at Nuffield in Leamington Spa. Got all the gown on, everything ready and waiting to go into surgery. So I wouldn't say a change of plan, but the surgeons decided to take some tendon from my hamstring just to reduce the risk of re-injury, and took into account that, you know, any kind of like sport I'll do, like strongman and strength sports and stuff like that, it's all quad dominant. Well, it's mostly quad dominant, isn't it? So never a great deadlifter anyway, so yeah, so I'll do another video when I'm up and about.
Of the 3 tendons connecting the hamstrings to the tibia, the gracilis and the semitendinosus. Then, sliding the tendons through a device called a tendon stripper to complete the harvest. space will create the tunnels that will be occupied by the graft. As you can see in this animation, he will use guide pins and reamers to accurately drill the tunnels at the anatomic insertions of the native ACL. Okay, back to the operating room. Animation illustrates how that is accomplished. The femoral end of the graft is attached to a toggle device that, once inserted and rotated, will hold the graft into place. This is called suspensory fixation. The tibial end is attached using a guide pin and a screw. This is called interference fixation, as the size of the graft and the screw together are larger than that of the tibia.
How we doing? All good. I'm all out, back in my room. Feels a bit sore, but it's all right. But then at the same time, I'm on a lot of pain medication. Just had a cup of coffee, a couple of biscuits. They bring me a sandwich round. It's all good. I'm all right, everyone. So thanks very much. See you later.
How's it going? So I've just, well, not just, about an hour ago, came out of surgery. Not heard from the doctor or anything yet, but sounds like it sort of all went well from the staff I have spoke to. Feel a bit groggy, look a bit high, but in good spirits. Unless again it's just the drugs, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I said previously, but I've had some hamstring tendon used instead in the end. Not used a donor. So if anything, the most sore bit is actually the bit at the back of the leg where they've taken a bit of hamstring tendon. So, but other than that, I feel all right. Right, day one, here we go. So there we go, just a little rundown of what happened from the injury right up until surgery. So hopefully that was of some help to you. Look out for the rest of the videos. We're going to do week 1, week 2, week 3, and then we'll probably jump it to like sort of month 2, month 3 or something like that. But hopefully it's of interest, and see you at the next one.